नमो नमः महोदय, नमस्कारः। भवतां तद् म्यूट् मध्ये अस्ति, अन्म्यूट् करिष्यामि, एकनिमिषम्। इदानीं इदानीं श्रूयते वा? मम
सम्यक् श्रूयते।
अस्तु अस्तु अस्तु। जनाः आगमिष्यन्ति, प्रयच्छन्ति।
Hello, what is it? It should be uniform. She sent me also the picture.
अस्माकं उद्देशः यावत् पर्यन्तं भवतां पूर्वतन कक्ष्यासु उक्तं तत्सर्वं प्रथमं ते शृण्वन्तु, अनन्तरं तस्य अनुवर्तनं पुरा यद् न उपस्पृष्टं तद् इदानीं कुर्मः इति अस्माकम् उद्देशः। अतः तेषां भवतामपि पुनरुक्तिः न भवेत् इति।
अपि तु तैः यदि किञ्चित् न अवगम्यते तर्हि तैः मध्ये प्रष्टुं शक्यते।
अवश्यम् अवश्यम् अवश्यम्। नमस्ते बालाजी।
कति चत्वारः सन्ति वा?
चत्वारः सन्ति अस्मिन् कक्षायां। Balaji, namaste. Is it possible to put light on your face?
Yeah. I'm just
okay.
Light. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
So probably you could introduce yourself. Let me introduce Dr. Ramanujan. You're seeing him. He is a very deep Vedic scholar. Okay, and we are very fortunate to have him teach to our students. I have a very long association with sir in Bangalore. We are collaborating. He's the president of our Vedavapi Foundation. We founded one organization called Vedavapi, as I mentioned to you, right? So he is the president of that. So me and Professor Gopinath of Bangalore, ISC Bangalore, we three have started it. And so he has worked at CDAC for almost 30 years plus?
27 years.
Yes.
27 years, yes. And he has just recently retired. And he has been on several national Sanskrit committees over the years. So he's a very well-known figure actually. And he goes all over the place to for invited lectures and the Shastra Sabhas. And also his background is Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, and he is studied under traditional system from his father himself, I think. Sir, is that right? Yes. So and the unique blend is he has done computer science also at ISC Bangalore. So very unique blend. It's very rare to find such combination. And see, he's very much interested in actually now he's officially retired from CDAC, but actually come into active, research now.
Yes.
So it is up to us to kind of leverage his expertise.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was
and
Yeah.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.
Pranam, sir.
Balaji, and then Anil Joshi.
Yes, sir.
So what I want you to do is introduce yourself briefly to sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir,
Balaji first. Yeah,
Yeah.
Balaji. Yeah.
Sir, I am Balakishore. I am
Oh.
from Hyderabad,
Okay.
and I have done my B.Tech in electronics from
Okay.
Usmania, M.Tech in computer science from NIT Warangal.
Ah.
Then, as a British Chevening scholar, I did my management degree from Manchester Business School.
Okay.
And then I went ahead and did my professional certified coach, PCC, from International Coach Federation. So I'm a certified executive coach.
Okay.
And I started my career with CDAC.
Oh.
Yes, so I know CDAC Bangalore with
Balraj.
Mohan Ram's team in the operating systems team.
Was Dr.
So I was
Balraj there at that time?
sorry.
Dr. Balraj, was he there at that time?
No, I don't remember. There was one colleague of mine. He used to come in the traditional attire, and he would never even drink water or eat anything during the office hours. I'm sorry, Ramanujachar or somebody. He was working in the.
Yeah. I'm the person.
Okay.
Right.
So that means definitely we might not have interacted, but you might have seen me. So I was there in the Bangalore office at that time for 3 years in Mohan Ram's team.
Oh, good.
Yes. Wonderful.
Good.
So then my interest in joining, for last 25 years, I have been associated with Brahma Kumaris and practicing Raj Yoga meditation.
Okay.
And I have very deep interest in our Indic sciences.
Okay.
And how my interest in the last 20 plus years has been, how can we bring spiritual principles into applied realm of personal and professional life. So my interest is in applied spirituality.
Okay.
In one sentence. And I came across Dr. Sai through Raghu Anantanarayanan. And he suggested that I met him in the last week of July. In the first week of August, this course started, and I immediately signed up. And sir, I also am interested in doing my PhD, where something close to my heart, I'm still thinking, is creating a reflective practices framework. Which can help an organization become a contemplative organization.
Okay. Yeah, let us see. They should maybe equip you a little in that direction. Okay.
Yes. So
welcome.
That's how.
Let us have maybe a good journey together.
Yes. I am very happy. Very happy. So you are based out of?
Sorry, Bangalore. I'm at Bangalore.
Okay. Maybe next week I'm in Bangalore. So maybe if I have a chance.
We could meet. No issues.
Yes. Thank you.
Your face is little familiar to me. So maybe yes. I've seen you.
Yeah. I was there 25 years ago. That's when I started my journey with CDAC. In 93 to 94 to 97, I was in Mohan Ram's team.
Yeah, then I was in Bangalore only. In fact, first 3 years I was in Pune. And I joined CDAC, I joined at Pune for first 3 years. 90 to 93, May, I was in Pune. But after that, I have been at Bangalore. So
yeah, then it must be only you, because only one person used to come in the traditional attire. So wonderful.
Fine. Okay.
Yeah. Very nice. Anil
Joshi?
Yeah. Namaste, Acharya.
Namaskar. Yeah, tell me. Yeah, about you?
Yeah. My name is Anil Joshi. I am basically from Karnataka, sir. I am from Raichur.
Oh, good.
So I did my engineering in Bangalore. It has been 14 years now. I have done engineering. I am a working software professional.
Okay.
Since childhood, I had a lot of questions to which I never got answers. Belonging to an Orthodox family, I was forced to do some things, but there was always a differentiation between ladies can't do this and only boys have to do this. So I never got answers. I tried to approach many people, but the answer given was, this is the tradition, you just have to follow it. There was no scientific approach to what I wanted.
But of course, science also varies. The expectation about science in various people also vary. Let us see. Let us interact and see how it goes. No issue. Okay.
So I thought,
Itself is defined differently by different people.
yeah.
Our science in some form, but anyway, we will now explore that together. There's no issue.
Yeah.
Welcome to shoot your questions. And you are currently where?
Sir, I am in Bangalore. I am based out of Bangalore.
Raichur.
No, sir, I am in Bangalore now.
Oh, you are in Bangalore. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So
Fine.
yeah, it's just that I wanted to know, and the structural methodology of study which I wanted to do, and after Googling, I found out that there is an institute which offers that, so that's what made me to join this.
Fine. And you are familiar with Kannada?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm a Kannadiga.
Oh, fine. No. Do you use Kannada? Are you proficient enough? That's what I was wanting to know.
Yes.
Maybe we could interact. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have read all your articles, sir. The articles which I think there is an Institute of Vedic Sciences in HRBR layout, right? Yeah, I think you had written some articles.
I'm running that. Yeah, it is my father's memory.
Right, sir. So I have read all those articles which I have written.
Good.
Right.
Fine. Okay. Yeah. Next. Who is it? Yeah, next candidate. Ravi Raj, is it?
Yeah, sir. Good evening. Namaste.
Namaskar. Yeah. Ravi Raj Pardeshi.
This is Ravi Raj Pardeshi. I am MD in Ayurveda.
Oh, good.
Yes, and my specialization for PG was human physiology in Ayurveda.
Oh, good.
Yes. So my interest in learning Vedas was basically to understand the dynamism with outside situation, the dynamism of inner conscious with outside situation.
Yeah.
Because what I have observed that despite trying hard, we are not able to change the outside situation.
Yes.
So yes, so as to have happiness, a state of happiness, we should change our inner conscience.
Yes.
And I want to explore the Vedic perspective of mana, buddhi, ahankar, and chitta, and how they interact with everyone. Means a larger perspective would be to study the psychology in Veda.
Yes.
And to execute it in personal life.
Yeah, fine. Very good. Good goal. And then, you are clear about at least, why you are here. Fine. That's fine. That's all. Anybody else to join? Sai? Is anyone else expected?
No, sir. We can continue that. Only 4 people for the first.
No. Which are the 4? No, there are only 3 I saw now. You are also...
One had to come, sir.
Huh?
No, sir. I am I'm Shiva.
Yeah, you are the faculty. So, no, we had Balakishore, Anil Joshi and Raviraj Pardeshi, 3 people.
Yes, sir.
Falgun Madan should come, sir. Yet to come.
One more person is there. Okay.
Yeah.
So should we wait or we just carry on?
We can continue, sir.
Let's carry on.
So now, what is the agenda? How is this planned? Is Sai able to throw some light? What are we expected to do and how we proceed?
Yes. So, see, the Indic Knowledge Landscape course was offered last semester, last year actually.
Yes.
And to help to make it easy for all of us, what we tried is we have recordings of last year's classes that we have given the students access to. Okay. and to ensure that the learning happens, in a structured way, we are organizing a review class once a week
Okay.
until we have about 8 hours worth of last year's classes.
Fine.
Okay, last year's content. And then so for we are sending them 2 videos
Okay.
every week.
Okay.
And then we are going to have one review class, so that they have to go through those videos and do whatever assignments, some quiz or whatever, and
Yeah.
then followed by the review class.
Fine.
And then again 2 more videos and review class. Like that it will happen until we have finished all the recorded parts.
Okay.
Then we will have your classes to continue, because what happened was, last semester we thought it is a 15-hour course, and it's actually a 30-hour course.
Yeah. In fact, I was thinking it was 30 hours initially, but then I just
No.
stopped.
There was some confusion. Yes.
No problem.
So this time we will do it in the proper way.
Fine.
Okay. So to kind of to start off, we did this video-based learning first.
Fine.
And today's class is supposed to be a review of those what they have studied, what they have listened to, and any questions, any clarifications, those kinds of things.
Fine. So
Right?
now they have already now listened to those 2 videos. All the
Yes.
3 of them.
Expected. Yeah.
Okay. So how should we begin? Do you have that syllabus? Can I just put up that the syllabus
Yes,
that
sir.
you have framed?
Yes.
Can we just-
I will do that. Yes.
Yeah. So what we'll do is just take the first item kind of and then see.
Right. One second. It's fun.
Yes.
And Professor Nagaraj Paturi also has given an overview of what is expected from the course, as the outcome of the course, not the content, but what is expected. There was one lecture. I will. I think we should forward it to you. Shiva,
You know about it. Yes.
Did you, Shiva? Did you send that add sir to the link street so that he could access the videos? Shiva?
I can add, sir, because yesterday I tried. Hello.
Yeah, please
Hello.
Please add sir also as
Hello.
an instructor to the link street class, so that he can access the videos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So we will do that anyway.
Yeah. Tomorrow I will add, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So this is the content of the course.
Okay.
And probably one possibility is, if some of you, the students, could try to summarize what they have learned or studied so far, just to initiate the conversation, probably.
Yes.
Good. Any comments? First of all, what is the summary of what you studied? What was in the system, so in the video so far, if you remember? Raviraj ji, Anil ji, or Balaji, any of you?
Yeah, Dr. Sai, just 3 minutes ago, I completed reviewing the first lecture of Dr. Nagaraj ji. What you are showing is what I just reviewed.
Okay.
And the next 2 20-minute sessions that he has done, I was not able to see because last week I was busy in conducting some meditation retreat. But I, in this list, my thing that I wanted to know was, again, pardon my personal conditioning and ignorance, because I heard it, but I would like to see any written material that actually talks about the classification of Vedas, or basically the definitions of all these that we talk about. What is a Veda? What is a Vedanga? What is Upanishad? What is Darshana? What is Shastra? What are the what we have in this complete document in this session, which Dr. Nagaraj ji was introducing us, it would be very useful if we already have some book or some place where all these definitions are written.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Because that would be a very interesting starting point, I feel, because these are the things that we will be referring to again and again. So it is useful for us to clearly understand what each one of them is and what their purpose is in some written form. That's what I felt immediately after listening to Dr. Nagaraj's lecture.
Yes. So Shiva, did you give them the presentation that the slide deck that Ramanujan sir gave as part of this course?
I haven't seen those.
Everything I inserted there, sir.
No. So we need to also let them know that, right? There was a
Sir.
yeah. So here.
I think we get a different view, Dr. Sai. I was only able to see the video and not the notes.
So this link is available in the, one second, let me, so there is a shared
drive. If it is a drive link, if it is just one drive link, if you can send that across once, because there are all other semesters and also material for all the other classes, it will be extremely useful.
Yes. So this we have to, so basically this is available under the course, so let me see.
Yeah, because if you go here to the right, sir, MSc first semester, you go to the Indic Knowledge Landscape, you click that.
Yeah.
Okay, I was seeing those 3 classes only, but I don't remember seeing the notes section.
Okay.
So maybe it's a different view. I don't know.
Okay. Let me see that.
No problem.
Where are the topic wise listing of the courses? Let me see that. Manage courses. Let me see. Oh, this is 2017-18, but okay, 18-19. Indic Knowledge Landscape. Okay, and let me see view. Okay, so this is what you will be seeing most probably, right? Now the lecture PPT this is the one this is the one, let me see.
Yeah, so let me do this.
Yes. So this is what sir has in the class. Okay, no, this is different. No.
This is the ISC course that me
This
and
is the ISC course, not this one.
Sir, Siva, Dr. Sai.
Yes.
In my view, when I see only video. There's nothing else. There is no notes. It is written as the navigation is home, my courses orientation.
Oh, okay. Only the orientation was sent, not the actual
topic one. Then in general there is topic 1, topic 2. Okay. And then there is
no. You should have gotten. Okay. I think the thing is there is a separate course called VSF 101 Indic Knowledge Landscape. That is what you should have received. Okay. I think what Shiva might have sent
No,
is the
knowledge landscape name itself is not there. It is just VSF 101_1 is there.
Yeah. I think there is an orientation course. I think that only that one was sent, not the actual course.
No. Now I am able to see the view that you are seeing because it is not named as Indic Knowledge Landscape. It is named as VSF 101_1.
Yes. Right. So when you click on this, let's say,
I'm seeing it. Yes, I'm seeing the view that you are showing me in the video.
Yes. So for instance, if you click on this, this is what this is where you'll end up.
Yeah, sure.
And okay, now where is the
So, Dr. Sai, one small suggestion.
yes.
Maybe I can spend some time because that is one of my, in all humility, I consider my capabilities. I would like to sit down with Siva, review the complete navigation of the website and of the structure that has been created. And as a novice, maybe I can share with him how it needs to be organized, including the documentation, because I'm still getting a little confused with respect to the courses, the course content, and the Link Street website and how it is structured.
Okay.
So I'm willing to work with him to structure it so that very cleanly start to finish. No student should get any confusion.
Definitely. Oh, that will be great. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you can work with Dr. Shiva on that one. Definitely.
Yeah. Sure.
So where is the first Shiva? Can you unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Where is that?
This is prepared by expert. That is
this one, is it?
This, yeah, prepared by expert is the.
No, but this is not Indic Knowledge.
No. Go to the others. What are the other lectures? The other PPTs?
Yeah, other PPTs also are there. Based on, I added recording that happened recording.
No. So there was a PowerPoint of sir.
It is there. It is just below that. Dr. Sai is F101 Indic Knowledge Landscape by Professor B. Ramanujan. I'm seeing it here. Yes, just the below one, not the what you are seeing.
This one, you mean? Lecture PPT 2?
Yeah.
Lecture PPT 1. Lecture PPT 1. F101 Lecture PPT 1. You click that, you will get the Indic landscape. That's the one.
This one, is it?
Correct. You saw that?
Yes. Are you able to see this? Yeah, this is the one.
Yeah. So this structure is what I want to work with Dr. Siva so that it becomes very easy.
Yeah. And this has to match the syllabus.
Correct.
Sir,
Correct. Correct.
Sir, this is, sir, hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, this is prepared by me, sir. Already there is a in bracket prepared by expert. That is whatever shared by Sir Ramanujan, sir.
Okay.
Yes, take it out of that. Okay. Maybe we can go to that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This one. Okay. So, but where is the content that we need to look at from our?
It's not rendered properly. I don't know. There are some font issues in this.
So prepared by expert is there. Yeah.
Maybe we should make it as a PDF or something.
If you scroll down, then whatever show. Yeah.
No, this has got some 34 slides. Maybe some of them are useful here as well. There is no issue.
Some of them. Okay. So that means we need to cull them out and keep them separately.
We can go through. Anyway, first 2 slides may not be directly relevant. The rest of them will be useful either way, whether there or here. As we introduced.
Right.
Yeah. So we should be able to go further. Maybe from slide 3 onwards.
Slide number 3.
Objectives and syllabus.
No, this is actually for a different course that he was using some portions of it for our course. Okay. In that case, to avoid confusion to the students, it will be good to extract the relevant portions for our course and keep only that.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
That we can do after this.
That we can do offline.
For this session, which slide deck and
Yeah, this part is helpful anyway. This is like an introduction. Maybe Professor Nagaraj Pathuri could have talked about
Yes,
similar
yes.
things.
So we will, like, let's say, talk about yeah, this is the one. So basically upodghataha, yeah. So the knowledge base, what is India's knowledge base? I think this is where we were starting in our earlier class, right?
yeah.
So probably if Ramanujanji, if you could give some overview here.
So you
Hello?
are still referring, Dr. Sai, to the first slide deck, expert given slide deck, which Dr. Siva was mentioning.
Yes,
VFS
yes.
101 lecture notes.
Yes.
Prepared by expert. Okay.
Yeah.
And then there is a slide called knowledge base. That's the slide you are referring.
That is the slide I'm referring to. Slide number 10. Slide number 10. You are able to, I'm sharing my screen. Are you able to see it?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. So, okay, one second. So, were you able to, which video have you seen? Did you see Dr. Nagaraj Pathuri's videos, or did you see?
Yes. Dr. Nagaraj Pathuri's first video, Indic Knowledge Landscape, is what I saw, which is of 33 minutes.
Okay.
And
What
then
about the
there are
other
two more
ones?
videos about 20 minutes each, I think, that I haven't been able to see.
Okay.
I will watch them tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I have seen all the 3 videos of Dr. Ramanujan sir.
Okay.
So, yeah, I have watched all those 3 videos, sir.
Oh, you watched all that. Okay. And Raviraj ji?
I could see a part of Nagaraj sir's video, not complete.
Oh, only. You haven't reached Dr. Ramanujan's video yet, is it?
No.
Okay. See, one of the conditions of this class was that you must have finished watching the other ones, right? The prescribed videos. Otherwise, the review class would not be a review class, right? So, please try to adhere to that thing, okay, from next class onwards.
Sure, sir. Definitely.
Because otherwise, his time would be kind of, all of our times would be wasted.
Right.
And if you have any confusion, like for instance, Sri Balaji mentioned, right? If you have any confusion about what is this and anything like that, please immediately let us know so that we can fix it right away. Okay. Any rough edges, we want to fix them so that your learning path becomes smoother and smoother over time. Okay. Okay. So now, given that, probably Ramanujanji, do you want to give them an overview of the knowledge base?
Yes. So there are. Okay. I'll just begin. Maybe some 10 minutes. I'll just try to give maybe which way to utilize even last year's content or the way we can continue this year.
Sure.
Fine. This PPT is anyway there. Okay. This was for a different purpose, but it has the core of what we want to do here also. Apart from this, in the videos I have also used a website that we created in CDAC, and that is available in IISc now. That is hosted in the IISc server now. So that has the actual content as a website. That is a publicly accessible website. Now, we will be trying to see that what we see here, what we listen to here, can be also seen in that website. So today what I will try to do is give those two. First is this the one page that you are now seeing. This part I will just speak it out. Okay. More than reading, it is always effective to listen to something. And all our tradition has been the Shruti-based tradition. It has some samskara beyond what somebody can get by reading. Yeah. Fine. So I will cut down the rest of the previous ones, and there are also some other additional PPTs about this that I had made. Maybe I'll share that through email. If Shiva can give me the list of the participants or a place where I can upload, I will upload some more. Even these words may not be there, they will be there as some charts. Okay. This I will try to add. But it is important, these sentences are more like sutras. There is no problem if only you get this clear to your mind. So the first point is this Indic knowledge base or knowledge landscape. That's what we have called now. I use this word knowledge base specifically to include two items. Database plus rule base is knowledge base. This is the way I try to present. Fine. There is some data, for example, the Vedas, the Shastras, there is a data part of that. There are also the rule base which will work on them to get us the interpretation, get us the explanation, get us the knowledge about what we are talking of. So the word that I use, knowledge base, in this course is to mean there is a data plus rule base kind of combination. And the general word that is used for every discipline or a domain is Shastra. Shastra is one word that we use in the Indian tradition. Vedas are also Shastra. So Veda Shastram Param Nasti. So Veda also is Shastra. There is the highest of the Shastra among a grouping that I will tell next. So Shastra as a word is something which is structured knowledge about a discipline. And there are 14 such disciplines in the Indian system. This is what we are wanting to cover in this. The knowledge base could be the Shastras of all the branches of learning in Shastraic literature. But this is partially Sanskrit and partially English word. I have just made it as an adjective. Shastraic literature is to refer to all the texts of various Shastra. Now, there are 3 levels of learning. Anyway, the Shastras refer to branches of learning, but then there are levels of learning, 3 levels of learning. First level is called Upasana. Upasana, contemplation, meditation, etc. Here, the process is through experiencing, and this is directly related to consciousness. This is the highest, but there is not much of interaction at all. This is just individualistic and experiential. There is nothing that the other person comes or contributes. There is no interaction there. But that is to be reached. That is the highest goal. The next step, in fact, where we are, this knowledge base is at the second stage called Jnana. First is Upasana. Second is Jnana. Now, this Jnana portion is roughly translated as knowledge. It is not an exact equivalent. I am comfortable using the word Jnana or Vidya rather than knowledge. However, when for our immediate use, let us say we understand knowledge to mean this, then there is not much of an issue. This has got, I would rather call it as pure sciences, okay? Theoretical sciences kind of. Then there are applied sciences, that is the third level. Okay, those are called Kala. Because we need to use the diacritics and all that to make this properly read. This is not the way. JNA is not Jnana. We need a kind of tilde over N and things like that. A should have a line on top, etc. Anyway, I would use in Devanagari so that makes things much easier for us. The issue is we have Upasana, which is very individualistic, but that is the highest level. We have Jnana, where all interaction takes place, and that is scholastic. And that has got these 14 divisions. We also have applying this Shastraic knowledge to various arts, crafts, etc. You know, those are generally called Kala, are the skills that may include Smriti, pottery, gemology, various kind of things, agriculture, architecture, archaeology, whatever. So there are 64 of them. Now, the second para then tries to tell you, accordingly, Shastras dealing with these 3 levels of learning are called as Paravidya, first step. Upasana are also called as Paravidyas. Aparavidya is the second where these Vedas, Shastras, they all come up. Third is called Kala. And this Paravidya, it is also called Paravidya, you can use, or Paravidya if it is compounded. It is also called as Brahmavidya. There are 32 varieties of them. This is elaborated in the Upanishads. Okay, these, and they are also discussed in the Brahma Sutras. The highest level is Paravidya, Upasana, has 32 types, plus one more Vidya called Nyasa Vidya, that is surrender to the Lord without doing the meditation. If you are not capable, this is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, Pancharatra and various, there are also Vedic references to this. So we have one side where Ashtanga Yoga is used, 32 types of them, that is Paravidya, plus a Nyasa Vidya, where someone, because Taittiriya Upanishad talks about this, Chandogya talks about this, etc. This together, 32 plus 1, they are about the consciousness level, Upasana level. They deal with meditation and self-realization on the basis of Upanishad portion of Vedas. Okay, these are elaborated in the Brahma Sutras of Sage Vyasa. This is the topmost level. The second level, or the Jnana level, is where all Shastras come in. The Shastras have classified knowledge, or the Apara Vidyas, into 14 disciplines, 14 subjects of study, and the actual word used is Vidyasthana. We don't have the word like subject or discipline or domain. We have the word called Vidyasthana. This is given by Veda Vyasa. There is a classification given in Mahabharata, that is what we use. There is also a similar, same 14 Vidyasthanas, but given another terminology by Yajnavalkya. He calls them also as Dharmasthanas. A Vidyasthana should also have an ethical angle. It is not just knowledge content, it should have some moral or ethical content. So Vidyasthanas are also called as Dharmasthanas by Yajnavalkya. These are 14 domains. The 14 include 4 Vedas, Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samveda, Atharvaveda. It includes 6 Vedangas. The Shiksha, Vyakarana, Chandas, Nirukta, Jyotisha, Kalpa. 4 Vedas, 6 Vedangas. I just put them as Vedic auxiliary sciences. These help in understanding the Vedic text. These 6 disciplines help these 4 Vedas to be interpreted, understood, analyzed well. They have their own rule bases and things like that. Then there are 4 Upangas. This is helping the Vedangas. Vedas are directly helped by Vedangas. Vedangas are supplemented by Upangas. Now, there are 4 Upangas. I have called them as supplementary subject. Nyaya, Mimamsa, Purana, Dharma Shastra. These 4 are called as Upangas. But Panini in his Shiksha mentioned Sangopanga Vedadhyena. Anga Upanga Sahita Veda. So you have 6 Angas, 4 Upangas, these 10 helping, assisting the 4 Vedas to be understood. That becomes this 14 Vidyasthanas. Okay, Tasmat Sangam Ajiteva Brahmaloke Mahiyate. This is what Panini has declared in Panini Shiksha. So these 14 are the second level, Jnana level, divided into 3 layers further, Vedas, Vedangas, Upangas. Okay. Then we have, the Angas and Upangas of the Vedas are to be used for proper interpretation of the Vedic text. And Vedic texts alone are the sole repository of all knowledge, leading to various attainments. We have the concept called Purushartha. A goal or an objective for a person is generally called Purushartha. Something that is sought to be attained by a human. Purushena Archate is Purushartha. That is divided into 4 categories: Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. So these 14 Vidyasthanas help us use Vedas to understand the means and achieving these 4 kinds of Purusharthas. This is the overview of how knowledge is organized in the Indian system. So the Angas and Upangas of the Vedas are to be used for proper interpretation of the Vedic text. The Vedic texts themselves alone are the sole repository of all knowledge pertaining to these various attainments. It could be material, it could be spiritual. That is why it includes all. It does not distinguish or differentiate. One can choose to be wealthy, one can choose to be prominent, famous, etc. One could also choose to be getting whatever he wants luxuries, it could be love, it could be pleasure, whatever. It could also be release or realization or getting away from the bondage.
Sir,
But,
1 second.
yeah.
Acharyaji, one question.
Yes.
In the third bullet point, we talked about Paravidya, about
Yes.
Brahma Vidya, and about meditation and self-realization.
Yes.
If I consider this as the spiritual portion, what is the difference between this spiritual portion and the Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, where we were talking about self-realization using the 4 Vedas which form a part of Aparavidya?
True.
Is there an overlap, or am I misunderstanding?
No. Actually, there are two factors that go into the spiritual part. One is some basic knowledge about who you are, where are you now, where you want to reach. That part is described in the Aparavidya. Without which even your consciousness or experience should have a reference with which you check and see whether you have reached something or not. Without knowledge, that is not possible. But knowledge itself is not part of the realization. Knowledge is a necessary baggage that one has till some stage. But even in the Yoga Sutras, we find Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, even up to Dhyana is part of Aparavidya, but the Samadhi is what is the goal of something. That is just experience, no interactions and no external, external references even. But if you reach, but to know where you reach, how to reach, suppose you fall back, you are disturbed, how to get back, etc. In fact, this is clearly sorted out. There is a Kriya portion, there is an Anubhava portion. The Anubhava portion is in the Paravidyas, but that does not come without the Kriya portion. The practice, the Anushtana, the Angas, the Ashtanga, for example. Ashtanga is not included into the Brahmavidyas. Brahmavidyas only talk about realizing Brahman. But to know about Brahman, it is necessary to go through the definitions, discussions, even doubts, even various kinds of distractions, etc. In fact, there are a number of ways the Upanishads describe this. You are following something, you are impeded by various other things. They are not in that realm, they are not in the spiritual realm. They could be in the realm of the other three. So the Virodhi, even the Prapti Virodhi or the Jnana Virodhi, if you see in the Bhagavad Gita, Sarvapapebhyo Mokshayashyami, see, moksha has got Pratiyogi. Moksha from what? So that Pratiyogi is Sarva Papa, and you are still caged within the body. Body is still a cage. It is like a prison, let us say. Now to break free is the aim, but you should know from where and then how not to get back, etc. So this is the point. So it is divided into two different levels. One level, no interactions, but that is necessarily supported by the other level. You don't start at Samadhi. You cannot start at Samadhi anyway. You have to reach there. So it is something like you use a ladder. You use a ladder to climb up, to reach maybe the summit. Further you can kick it off. That is fine. There is no issue about it.
So when you are practicing the Paravidya, it means it is only individual pursuit and there is no presence of Guru required. It is in the Aparavidya
No. There is a need of Guru, but the Guru will, for example, now there are 32 types that should be taught by somebody. You choose any one of them, and for that again, a person who has actually realized through that method. Upanishads have this data. For every Vidya, there is a Guru, there is a Shishya, this person performed, he has already reached by his own experience, he is teaching it to the other person. You need the initiation. You need to be initiated by a Guru even there.
Okay.
But after initiation, it is all yourself. And you need to manage and you need to carry on.
Okay.
Fine? Okay. Yeah. So your questions are welcome. Actually, it's good to be, good to be clear in the kind of whether what I am thinking and what you are thinking, they are on the same frequency. That's important.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sir, can I?
Yeah. Anybody else wanted to have something?
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir.
Anyone else asking something?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So means, is it like that the experiences perceived by a person after achieving or learning that Paravidya, can those experiences be shared with others?
Yes. No, it is possible. It is, for example, you become a Siddha, then you can be a guide to others. You can be a guide to others. See, we have people like Narada. We have people like Sanat Kumara. In the Upanishad, Sanat Kumara was the teacher. Narada was the student in one Vidya. It's called Bhuma Vidya. In one of the 32 Vidyas, one is called Bhuma Vidya. This Bhuma Vidya, the student was Narada and the teacher was Sanat Kumara. But later, another Vidya, Narada is the teacher. He teaches Bhuma Vidya. He also says, I have been told about the other Vidyas and in comparison, I preferred this and then this person taught me how to pursue that. See, one can know about all of them, then there are also a few additional points helping somebody choose. This is what is the subject of discussion in the entire Brahma Sutras. Brahma Sutras of Veda Vyasa, that deals with this Paravidya. Okay. This Paravidya part, third chapter, third quarter is only dedicated to these 32 Vidyas. There are 64 sutras which deal with this. For them, the other padas are required, which tells you in which Upanishad what is said, how to interpret, what are the confusions there, what are the prima facie views, etc. We don't go into full details, but yes, I will bring upon the needed inputs when, okay, someone has to understand this. There's no problem on that. Yes, the idea is it is not in isolation. What we finally achieve is something very narrowed down, but that is from a much wider canvas. Somebody slowly dissociates, detaches, and then reach there. You don't start from there. You climb up the summit. You don't start from the summit. And it, of course, goes like a pyramid, and it definitely ends in a point. But a person sitting there can be of help to others. He should be able to guide others. We have the Sanakadis, Saptarishis, various Devarishis, etc., who have been able to help the seekers. Those who have reached a stage where they are not further perturbed by the failings or the vignas, etc.
Right.
So, a person who has actually achieved is necessary to teach the other person. This is not bookish knowledge, this is actually experiential knowledge. I have experienced this, so but you still have to get your experience. A very good example is the Bhruguvalli in Taittiriya Upanishad. Bhrugu is the son, he is the student. Father is Varuna. Bhrugu goes to Varuna, his father asks him, please teach about Brahman. Bhrugurvai Varunihi Varunam Pitaram Upasasara Adhihi Bhagavo Brahmeti. This is how it begins. Varuna's son Bhrugu went to his father Varuna, asked him to teach him about Brahma. This is the beginning. Then the father said, I will characterize Brahma. You will have to contemplate and know yourself. I cannot hand it over to you. This is not something that can be transferred. Tapasa Brahma Vijijñāsasva. Tapo Brahma. But he did not leave him to himself. Father said, I keep watching your progress. You come back to me. But he has given the lakshanas. Yatova imani bhutani jayante. Yena jatani jivanti. Yatrayam tabhisam vishanti. Tat Vijijñāsasva. Tat Brahma. He said, I will characterize, define, specify the Brahman for you. You have to look around for yourself to see which fits best this specification. Come and report to me. I will correct you if you are not up to the mark. Then he did some tapas, sa tapas taptva. After he did tapas, he came back to his father. Annam brahmeti vyajanat. At the first stage, he came back and said, food is Brahma. It fulfills all the conditions that we have specified. Annena jatana jivanti, annam brahmeti tabhisam vishanti. So Anna is Brahma. Then the father sent him back. You still have to complete some more, go back. Tapasa Brahma Vijijñāsasva Tapo Brahma. Second time he came back after some more time, he said Prano Brahmeti Vedana. Then also he was sent back. Third time, Mano Brahmeti Vijana, then also sent back. Fourth level, Vijnanam Brahmeti Vijana, then also he sent him back. Fifth time when he came back, Anando Brahmeti Vijana. Then the father said, you have now realized the ultimate, but this process of me guiding you, you asked me the question, I guided you. This forms a theory. In this theory, this is called Saisha Bhargavi Varuni Vidya. When I am talking about these Vidyas, this is one of the Vidyas. Bhargavi Varuni Vidya. The first author is Bhrugu, the student. The teacher Varuna is in the second word in that name. Because the teacher has now succeeded in making a student realize what he had wanted him to realize. Now, this is the way the Upanishad works. Once you reach the Bhargavi Varuni Vidya, then you don't need the rest. But he has done the tapas starting from Anna, Prana, Manas, Vijnana, etc. to reach the Ananda as the ultimate. Now, so this is roughly the way someone is guided, someone is handheld, but left to himself to realize. It is not transferring the teacher's knowledge to student's knowledge, developing the student's knowledge to the level of teacher's knowledge. Because each one has his own individualistic consciousness, individualistic knowledge. It is always checked against, has it reached my level? So the teacher has to see that teacher's knowledge is not given to the student's knowledge. His knowledge is helped to be developed, assisted to be developed to reach the level of that. Then you have succeeded. Then he can also do it to the others. This is precisely the way. Okay, so the spirituality is when you actually reach, you have climbed the summit. Okay. So then you are now certified or okay, you now know for yourself. You don't need now to quote another person. You can from your own experience be able to sort out for the others, those who need your help. And of course you will still retain your respect, veneration for your guru. That will still remain. So there are many such who have reached that level. There are many of them. Bhagavad Gita also mentions Maharshe Saptapurve Tattvaro Manavastatha. There are Manus, Saptarishis, Devarishis, Sanakadi. There are various number of Siddhas. Those have already crossed over. Most of the Vedic Rishis, those who have seen the Veda mantra, those are all such people. So they have the first-hand experience of how this whole system works, and they are able to guide the rest of them. I think if that is relevant, please, say this is just fine what you are trying to ask for and have addressed what you are trying to know.
Yes.
Yeah, so between the spiritual part and the Aparavidya, they have a good link. See, Aparavidyas are not modern education. No. They are still Shastras. They are still Shastras. Shastras at the working level, at the worldly level. Shastras at the detached level. So you still have attachment is the only difference. You still have attachment. You can still choose something other than moksha also here. In the Paravidyas, you are not choosing that.
No, see, sir, I was wondering that after attaining a state of a samadhi, rest of the materialistic world is like illusion for that particular person.
No.
Is it not like that?
No, see what happens is, the samadhi is not stable. The state of samadhi, when somebody is in a physical body, is not stable. And by one's own efforts, it is not possible to continue. See, what happens is, actually the duration varies. One can make this duration of being in samadhi, in that state of samadhi, one can increase that. But so long as the sharira exists, nahi dehavrata shakyam tyaktam karman yasheshataha, you cannot leave out the karmas which are necessary, which actually brought out the body in the first place. They will not allow you to remain. See, Prakriti Swam Niyokshiti. This is what Krishna has very clearly said. The Prakriti, which is made of the Panchabhutas, is the constituent of our bodies. That is inanimate. And since you are associated with that, till the body falls, this is not possible. After that, yes, see, if an Atma is in isolation without the need for the body, then it does not bind him. That is why the Upanishads actually say, Nahavai Sasharirasya sataha priya apriyayoho apahatirasti. Till you are in the body, till you are embodied, you cannot be free of favorable and unfavorable things. Priya and apriya cannot go away totally. Until that exists, there will be pasha, there will be downward pull, something like gravity. You will be back to non-samadhi state. You will quickly get back, yes, fine. There will be continuous effort to see that you are comfortable only there. You would like to go back. But that does not continue forever till the body exists. Ashariram vavasantam priya priya nasprushataha. So necessarily the mortal body has to be left. If it has to be stable, it has to be final. Even the Maharishis do not have this state. They have not achieved this state. But that is specifically kept so to be able to help others. So that is also discussed in the Brahma Sutra. There are some adhikari purushas. They are the guides. And till they have their adhikara, they don't leave their bodies. And when they choose to, someone else fills into their shoes. This is the way. Brahma also. The Brahma can have his elevation. He can have freedom from bondage. But some other Brahma will remain. Someone get into that place and start doing his job. So these are positions, and there are adhikaris who will fill that place and guide the world. So this samadhi, what you are saying is like Videha Mukti. Videha Mukti is fine. Even Jivan Mukti has got a level of attachment, a level of bodily activities like taking food, sleeping, these various kinds of basic needs cannot be shed. They can be put off for days together. Even some people have done it for years together. But still, they will be reverting. They will be reverting to the worldly level. Till the
So
body
if that is the case, then what about Raghavendra Swamiji and Potuluri Veerabrahmendra Swami, whom we know that they entered the Samadhi state once and for all, and they were asked to be buried, and they never came out?
True. See, there is, even in the Upanishads, there are some mentions. There are certain Shaktis through which people can still interact or guide or help others. They need not be on their own. This is on the express Sankalpa of the Lord. He chooses certain people to benefit the rest. Then they remain as forces, but their souls per se have got released. We also
So
have
that means the body, once they get into the Samadhi state, because they actually created a room, they went inside and asked it to be closed from outside.
So there are two different samadhis. See, I think what you are talking about samadhi is where somebody is buried. We are not talking of that samadhi. We are talking of a mental state when a person is alive.
Correct. That I understood. But when you said...
That samadhi is different. See, this samadhi is for all purposes. He is a Videha Mukta. There is no Deha for him anyway now. He is a Mukta for all purposes. But the whole issue is they are able to benefit the other. See, normally there is a statement, a Mukta does not bother about the material world at all. Na pretya samnyasti. He does not even remember his fathers, mothers in so many lives that he took and all that. He can have if he wants to, but he does not choose to know. Nopajanam smaran idam shariram. Upanishad has a very good word used there. Na smarati. If he wants, he can. He doesn't choose to remember about who were all his parents, who were all his relatives in all his earlier lives, etc. Though he gets the knowledge to get if needed. Now, in such cases, what you mentioned, and we also have in our philosophy, some Alvars, some mystic saints, they have come to help the people who are deeply engrossed into the worldly business. To guide them, yes, people could come, but they come on the express orders or the will of the Lord to see, fine, there is some good to happen for this country. Like Bhagavan's avataras, yes, there are also avataras of such siddhas. Those who are muktas, they can also help others. But those, for themselves, they are muktas anyway. They can help others. This samadhi of burial place is not what we are talking about. This is samadhi, the prelude to that can be there when you are alive. But that remains continuous and eternal only when the body is left. That is what I was mentioning.
Yes.
Fine. I think we are overshooting time. I don't know. Anyway, so the last one, of course, the kalas or applied sciences. They number 64. They cover various fine arts, craft, classical literature. See, the entire Sahitya is not part of Shastras. The whole literature does not come under Shastras at all. It is not a Veda, not a Vedanga, not an Upanga. So, the Alankara Shastra, Sahitya Shastra, and somebody, it is like Rasayana Shastra, Bhauta Shastra. It is equivalent to any other Shastra, Prani Shastra, Sasya Shastra, etc. So, the Kalas, actually they come under Kala. It includes fine arts, crafts, classical literature, medicine, engineering, technology. See, there are also 4 Upavedas. There are 4 more Upavedas. Actually, there is one more classification of 18 Vidyasthana. But both Vyasa and Yajnavalkya have insisted there are 14. And 14 are actually consistently mentioned through sutras and with rule base, knowledge base, all that. The other 4 Upavedas, one is the Vastu Shastra. Okay, this is an Upaveda of Rigveda. Similarly, Dhanurveda is the Upaveda of Yajurveda. The Dhanurveda or the archery or the Shastra Vidya, that is an Upaveda of Yajurveda. Music or Gandharva Veda is the Upaveda of Samveda. And of course, we have the Ayurveda as the Upaveda of Atharva Veda. So we have Ayurveda, Gandharva Veda, Dhanurveda, and Sthapatya. The Vastu is actually called as Sthapatya. It may include architecture, it may include civil engineering, but that is an Upaveda. Okay, so they are actually put under Kalas in general. There are 2 aspects. There is a Shastra aspect, there is also practical aspect. Practical aspect is only Kala. There is some Shastra aspect where, of course, Vedas are referred and things like that. So then they become Upavedas. Okay. I think with this I will just close. I mean, the landscape is to cover this. Okay. And maybe, Sai, can I share my screen? See, suppose I just show the website to these people. Yeah, that link can be followed by them. You please take down the link and then go through for yourself. Okay. I'll just show you.
You can click on share screen at the bottom.
Yeah, one second. Yeah, share. Okay. Select a window or application that you want to share.
Just say click share screen. It will share the entire desktop. It's easy.
Share alone. No. Is there a separate share screen? I don't know.
Yeah, there is a. Yeah.
This one is it?
No, if you click on. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then what I'll do is. Yeah, I am in this application already. I was actually trying to open this up to help out. Okay. I'll just come to the beginning portion of this. Are you able to see my screen? The other participants?
Yes, sir, we are.
Are you seeing?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, this is the website. Please note down the URL. Bhumi, BHOOMI, .CSA, that is Computer Science and Automation, CSA, .IISC, Indian Institute of Science, .ernet.in, ERNET.in, :8080, that is the code, /IHG. Okay. Even if you give that much, it is okay. This tree index log.jsp, you don't have to remember. Yeah, I'll just suppose I remove this last few things, that's no problem. You just say up to IHG. This much, this is called development of analytical tools for large scientific knowledge base. This is only about all Shastras and Vedas. This is what maybe the 20 odd years I worked at CNAC, most of the work is available here. And this is now to be used for such dissemination, academic dissemination. So this is the first screen that you would get. This has got 6 applications under this. The very first one is what is the Indic knowledge base. Okay. The landscape that you are wanting to cover is covered under this. Okay, now you just click this, you will get this kind of a screen. You can browse, you can search, or you can also have some admin work, that is to correct something or add features, etc. So now in the browse, please go through, and of course there is a font that can be downloaded. We have given the font for download wherever there are Vedas, etc. in Devanagari with Swaras, etc. The entire thing is with all proper kind of, the way it can be searched, it can be understood, etc. So go into the browse mode. This is what precisely I was saying now. Okay, I'll just close this to initial level. So the Vidyasthanas you see here on the left, Vedas,
Yes.
Vedangas, Upangas. Okay. But today's class is just here. We have just covered, it is collapsed now. I am just expanding. The last one you leave it out. Prakirna, the miscellaneous I have added one more to include classical literature, even the other Indian languages, etc. But that is not part of the basic system of definition. The first three. This you please go through. You can just explore this on your own. You have for each Veda there are texts, and then they should load and things like this. You have Yajurveda has got Krishna Yajurveda, Shukla Yajurveda, all that. Okay, so Vedangas, for example, you will have the first six. Chandas, Jyotisha, Nirukta, Shiksha, Vyakarana, etc. And you go, let us say, under Vyakarana, you have lots of texts available. And they are all fully, with the contents. There is no issue. So, for example, now, Panini Sutras, somebody can see, just click on Ashtadhyayi, you get the different Adhyayas. Okay, you choose the sixth chapter. It will load. Now, these are the Sutras. You have the Sutra number, the Sutras. Okay. This is how the Shastras look like. And of course, there is a provision to see it in any other script. Suppose somebody wants to see it in Kannada, can select the language and say transliterate. Can be seen in any Indian language, including Roman. Yeah, it will take some time anyway. Just allow the. Yeah, it's saying, yeah. Yeah, now you are seeing it in Kannada. Okay, this is the way it is. So, this full content of the 14 Vidyasthanas, the original texts are made available here. Okay, so this forms an authentic reference for somebody. If at all we talk about something, we always can go into this place and say, this is what we are talking about. If somebody says something is there in Mahabharata, you should be able to say where in Mahabharata. Similarly, Veda is this is the mantra, this kind of thing. And so this took decades to build, but having built, now we are saying this can be disseminated. Or there will be some objective way of looking at something, and then one can have discussions which are more pointed, and it can be more purposeful. I think with this I close today because already we have reached 9:15 now.
Yes.
And the fourth participant did not come today, isn't it?
Yeah, looks like. Yeah.
So only 3 we had today. That's fine.
And this video is recorded. The lecture is recorded.
Yeah, good. No problem.
So, Dr. Sai,
This is for you people to further carry on. At least some initiation. Let us see how it goes like.
Yeah. Okay.
And
this is
feel
very.
free to track for whatever, even through mail.
Yeah.
That's mail,
Yes.
phone, whatever. There is no issue.
Dr. Sai, can we
Yes.
get the contact details of all the acharyas in one place on the link street, including the email ID and phone number?
Yes, we can do that.
Yes.
That will really help. And
that will
maybe
help.
I would
if the
request you
acharyas
to
are
volunteer.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm always willing to do that. I am just interested because, as I said, give me just few more months. As I keep learning, I will plow it back so that for the next batch or even for ourselves, it will be very easily structured because
Yes.
that's my capability and I will help with that. No issues.
No, I appreciate the volunteering spirit. That is good. And it will help you more than the others.
Absolutely.
You will dig more into things. Good enough.
Sir, each one of us, deep inside our heart, I feel the reason why we picked up this course is to give.
Sure. Yeah, that should
To
be
learn
the,
and
yeah,
to give.
that should be the
Yes.
actual motivation. Otherwise, no one would take this for any other purpose. If you won't achieve much, materially, or let us say, it won't even be understood by others, commoners.
Sir, I'm also just a thought before we end. Sorry for taking 2 more minutes, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel we should start, if it is not already there, but I haven't seen, some kind of TED Talks, some TEDx talk in Pune or the TEDx Vedic Sciences or something like that, and start recording them using something that the world has already popularized, but we start with a totally different set of acharyas and gurus who are steeped in Indic systems, and then say, this is how we build, these are the set of talks.
Yeah,
I feel it will be really powerful.
On the screen here,
know.
on the screen here, you can go through. There is one link called Tarkshya under this website. Please go through. We have about 120 hours of videos of people who are 100 plus and they are no more. Half of them are no more. We did this specifically 90 to 100 years first, then 80 to 90 years. Like that is available here. You please go through and see whether it matches what you want. And of course, we can always add, we can improvise. There is no issue. We did something similar. Okay, about 6, 7, maybe 8 years back. This was an MHRD funded project. Okay. That is why I have given you this, though in this course we will cover only the first application. The second application is about palm leaf manuscripts. We have a good application, good software for that. The third one is on this video lectures. This is something like your IIT courses. It is a 4-quadrant way of arranging something. You please go through. Then
sir, one more small question. Sorry, if others don't mind.
No.
One of my deep interest is how can we share, and I'm volunteering for that. How can we share or introduce this knowledge to the schools, at least the top level? Because I am 46 now and I am getting exposure to my own culture, my own Sanskriti only at this age, after all that unnecessary conditioning or maybe necessary. Is there a way in which we can collaborate, or I don't know, so that this can start forming at least the introductory part of our knowledge systems to schools, and I am willing to tour.
Fine. Yeah, see, there was one project under Karnataka Knowledge Commission where I was a member. Okay, we tried to introduce only one aspect of reading palm leaf manuscripts at the school level. We just wanted to equip every student. He should know his own native language, and palm leaves written in that script. We expected them to be taught, and then they are able to decipher, read, or write it out, whatever. Somehow, it did not find favor with many people, the educational infrastructure. But such a thing exists. There is a good study done, there is a report available. And then I have been trying to push this at different places. Maybe MIT can do a little, maybe within institutions which are under their control or within Pune or whatever. Someone can take the lead and then try it out. You do have some good inputs, many committees and lot of time or reports that we made. 7, 8 such committees I have also participated and I have all the reports with me. We can see if someone is wanting to implement them. See, the whole issue is about implementation. If that is possible, then we would love to be part of it. Yes, I have thought about a lot. We have also a lot of written material on this. The only issue is theoretical. These are only theoretical. They should be implemented somewhere on the ground.
One of the objectives of this whole our master's program is to expose successful people to this knowledge, so that they have such ideas and they can actually implement them.
Good enough. Yes, fair enough.
Okay. So I think what Balaji was mentioning is one of the expected outcomes, which is very good.
Very nice.
Okay. So that's what we want. Actually, the outcome of your learning is to teach it to others, and who else other than you to articulate it better, right? That's the idea.
I would add one point. When Bala mentioned that he is 46 and then he has to unlearn something to learn this. We can reach somebody who doesn't have to unlearn and relearn. Somebody can learn straight from this. That is also possible.
Yes.
You can even try to avoid those 2 more steps, unlearning and relearning.
And then we use our strength, which is the ability to articulate.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Astras actually make a person more communicative, more articulate in expressing himself precisely. That is what is the goal of all Shastras, nothing more. You have your feelings, you express them appropriately, so that the others are also in sync with you. That is the whole idea.
Okay, great.
Good night.
Okay. Yeah. Good night. Thank you.
Can we end with just 1 minute meditation?
Oh.
Because we just start with sound and end with sound. Maybe we can start with silence and end with silence, because it gives a beautiful feeling. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Thank you. Simply sit back and just focus on our breathing. Thank you.
Namaskar.
Thank you.
Thank you.